Hey guys, so I'm gonna do a reading that I've not done yet, but I thought that it would be interesting. And this is should you stay or should you go, or should you hang on or should you let go? So if you're in a relationship, it's should you stay or should you go. If you're single and waiting, this is should you keep waiting or now. What I want to do, because I don't want it to be just yes or no question. We're going to pull some tarot cards and some oracle, and we're going to get the gist of the situation, and then we'll make a decision. And I'll probably do a yes or no just to confirm. So, Spirit, for pile 1, should I stay or should I go? Should I stay or should I let go? For pile 1, Spirit. Nope. So we got vacation. It's not a bad card. Might just means you're traveling. You could be traveling or they could be traveling. Let's see, should they stay or should they go? Pile 1. Should just, ooh, a narcissist, guys. So narcissist gets thrown around a lot, especially nowadays. But if you feel like you're dealing with a full-blown narcissist, which is somebody that has no empathy for you, somebody that only worries about themselves and really just doesn't have your best interest at heart, then this is no, you need to move on. Because I don't feel like we're meant to be with people that don't care about us, that don't have empathy for us. So that's just my opinion. But this could be somebody that just worries about themselves, I mean, if they worry about themselves, if they worry about you too, and it's equal, then that's not who we're talking about. I got a no. It's not the right time. So we don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you should stay or should you go, because I asked for both. We got communication. That's always a good thing. That means you're communicating. But you might be going through cycles with this person, and if that's the case, cycles suck, man. And sometimes when you're going through the same thing over and over and over, that's when you start, okay, do I need to just give this up? Should I just give this up and move on? I got the hair oh my God, I can't say it, Hierophant. So there could be a family involved, a marriage. The King of Cups, somebody that's compassionate, supportive, balanced. What else do we got, Spirit, for pile 1? Ooh, somebody wealthy. Somebody that might own their own business. Somebody that... I feel like this is they worry about their wealth and money. They're very highly successful. But they're very compassionate and supportive, Let's see. I'm not getting like huge bad vibes off of this, y'all. Other than the narcissist card, but like I said, narcissists can be thrown around really easily anymore. The 7 of Wands. I feel like this is somebody that is a protector. They persevere. They keep on going when times get rough. If I'm not describing this person, then this isn't your pile. Because that's what I feel like I'm describing the person. Which is not bad. They're a protector. They can handle challenges. Let's see what else. Yeah, they're self-focused. They're a hard worker. I'm getting a lot of work off of this person, but I've also got the King of Cups, which is a lot of feelings, So I feel like this is, I'm getting really good vibes off of this. So I feel like, like I was saying, sorry, my battery cut off. I didn't even realize it. If you feel like this person is taking too much time for work and not you, I don't feel like that's because they don't care. That's just they're work focused. You know, they care a lot about their pinnacles, their money, their wealth, you know. So let me do a yes or no. Like, should you move on? Let's just do it that way. Should you move on? Should you move on? I got 2 yeses. But let's see. Should you work things out? Yeah, I got that you should. So I don't, you know, they're just fun, honestly. These cards are just for fun. Spirit, should this person try to work things out? See, now I got a yes. So I feel like, really honestly, that this is up in the air. You know, like, if you feel like the potential's there, I do too. And I think this all depends on how much work you want to put into it, you know, and how much waiting. But that's what I have for you, pal. One, I hope this helps give you some clarity. Don't forget to like my video. It helps a lot. Thank you. Hello, pal two. I don't know if you heard in the very beginning, but I'm going to do a fun reading that I've not done before, and it is, should I stay or should I go? This is pertaining to both. If you're with somebody, we're going to see how it's playing out. I'm going to go over the situation and the person, and then, like, what the best outcome could be. Should I stay or should I go? So you could be with them, or you could just be interested in them, like, and yeah, we'll just see. I'm going to do Oracle and Tarot. Ooh, Mercury retrograde. So we're just coming out of that. But this could have been interfering with some communication. Y'all might be having communication issues right now. You could be dealing with a Gemini, a Libra, or an Aquarius. Ooh, is your person a liar? Have you caught them in a lie? Okay, or do you feel like they're sneaky? You know, they have like sneaky behavior. Because, like, even though that says liar, it says down at the bottom, like, they're just acting sneaky. So let's pull some more. Let's see. Ooh, fire sign. That is Aries, Leo, Sag. They might be watching you. Maybe you even feel that they're, you know what I mean, got their eye on you, or you got your eye on them. Especially if they're acting sneaky, you know. I always feel like if somebody's acting sneaky around me and they're not wanting to, like, open up and all that, then that's just not a good thing. I've been in many relationships and feel that way, and it's not a good feeling. And as I've gotten older, I refuse to feel that way anymore. Like, if you can't give me clarity, then peace out. But anyway, then we got the Queen of Pentacles. So I feel like, you know, this person's very grounded. They're very secure. And it's also, how do I want to phrase that? You know, pregnancy, because that's a pregnancy card, but it's also like a birth of something really good. So there could be a beginning there, you know, like it's a stable, secure beginning. This flew out, the Two of Pentacles. So there might be choices here. You know, this person might have choices and they're weighing up options. That also could be what they're hiding, you know, that they do have choices, but they're like juggling, you know, like this guy's literally juggling. So he could be juggling his choices or thinking about his choices. Ooh, y'all, but I got an Emperor here. It's a very masculine energy. It's leadership. It's very powerful. masculine, which, you know, masculine is just energy. That's not gender. So you could be a female in masculine energy. And then we got the Star. So I feel like this person's very healing. You know, they have surrendered to, I feel like their energy is very healing and calm. But I feel like they have surrendered to what is going to be. It is what it is type of thing. You know what I mean? Like, they don't stress about tomorrow. If they do, they don't show it. Or, you know what I'm saying? They're more easygoing, laid back, chill. They're not high strung. Okay, then we got the Ten of Pentacles, guys. Okay, so this person could be wealthy, or have long-term success, you know, very stable. If they're not very wealthy, then that's the go. Like, they think about this and they strive for this, you know, to be stable and secure, wealth, money-wise. Is what I'm picking off of that. Okay, so I'm gonna do like what I did with pile 1, and I'm picking up, like, this is a really good reading. I like this person. The only bad thing I got was the liar energy and the maybe having options, but everybody has options. You know, we all have options. We're all not just, you know, left with one person to deal with. You know what I mean? You might only know of one person that likes you, but that doesn't mean that's the only person that you could get. So we all have options, guys. That also means they could be trying to balance you and work, you know. I'm just now picking that up because they're right there together. But yeah, they could be juggling work and not anybody else. If you don't know about anybody else, then there might not be nobody there. But if you do know about somebody else, that's confirmation that they are juggling. But with the liar card there and being shady, you know, if you know that they're a liar or you think they are, I would say this is probably confirming that. But if you are not sure and they're just acting shady, then this could probably be, you know what I mean? They're just trying to figure out what they want to do. They're balancing and juggling their options, trying to figure it out. Okay, so Spirit, should pile 2 move on? Or no, let's say, should pile 2 stay and work this out? Because I'm getting that energy. Spirit, should pile stay and work this out? Ooh, I got 2 no's. What the heck? Yeah, I got 3 no's. Y'all, I am not picking up this bad energy. Wow. And see, now it's saying yes. So maybe, like, you know, pile 1 got that too, how it's just kind of up in the air. If you feel like you're in love with this person and this is something that you can deal with and live with until things get better, then I would say stick it out, because I just don't feel bad energy off of this read. I don't. This is my opinion. Take it or leave it. But anyway, that is your reading, guys. I hope that this helps, gives you some clarity. And don't forget to like my video. It's really helping me right now. Thank you. Bye. Hello, pile 3. So I'm doing something that I've not done before, which is, should I stay or should I go? This is literally if you're in a relationship or if you're single and waiting for somebody to, you know, make a move or whatever. I'm going to pull some tarot and oracle, and we're going to see what the vibe is and what comes out. And then we'll kind of go from there and see what we should do on the vibe that I'm feeling. If this isn't your pile, if it doesn't resonate with you, there's always like 2 other piles. But let's get into this. Okay, Spirit, pile 3. Should they stay or should they go? Should they stay or should they go? Ooh, I got they'll be back. So if you're waiting on somebody, You expect to hear from this person soon. It literally says that. Hear from them soon. And you got somebody watching you. Ooh, all eyes on me. Someone's got their eye on you. You are doing, or you are doing some research. So you or them could be watching, or maybe both of y'all. Ew, this liar card come out in pile 2. Now, if you know they're a liar, then this is just confirmation. But this also could be that you feel like they're being sneaky, you know, or you're not quite sure about this person, so that's why you're investigating a little bit more. You're trying to figure out, you know what I mean? So it could be an air sign involved, a Gemini, a Libra, or an Aquarius. Let's see. Ooh, it says caution. Find out more information. Don't overwork yourself. So maybe this is, you know, Spirit saying to keep doing your research to find out a little bit more about this situation. Or just be cautious of this person. You know what I'm saying? Like, keep your eye on them, watch them a little bit, see what happens. Let's see here. Let's see what the tarot has. Spirit, for pile 3, should they stay or should they go? Should they stay or should they go? Okay, so I got the 7 of Cups. Now with this, there's options, right? This person could have different options, or I feel I'm getting more of like an illusion. See how there's only 2 people standing there, but it looks like there's multiple, and I think that's because of a mirror. So there might be things here that look a certain way that might not necessarily be that way. Ooh, I got the 6 of Cups, guys. This is nostalgia. It's somebody that you know. You know, this could be a past person that's going to come in and reconcile with you. But I do feel like you have memories with this person. Could even be somebody from childhood. See how those are kids? Like you might have known this person for a long time. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to hit the camera. Okay. Let's get some more. We've got the 5 of Pentacles. So I'm pulling their energy, okay? I feel like this person feels like they're at a loss. They feel like somebody's abandoned them, or they could have lost the job recently, or they're just not doing very good financially. This card to me is, you know, just sad. You know, this person could just be feeling sad and abandoned, you know, since y'all are not together anymore, or y'all don't talk, or whatever the case may be. With the 6 of Cups, somebody in the past, I feel like y'all don't really talk a lot. All right, let's see. But they're coming back. It's done said it. They're going to be back. So, pile number 3. What else do we need to know? Pile number 3. Okay. Ooh, the Hangman. So I feel like this person is hanging out. You know, getting a different perspective on the situation. You know, they're taking a pause and trying to collect how they feel and probably what they want to do next. And then I got the King of Wands. This is a powerful leader. He's very mature. He's a businessman. Like, see him here? Very powerful in a suit. So I feel like, you know, he's a businessman ready to take on whatever needs to be done. Ooh, we got the World. So this is travel involved, you know. It's also like harmony. I keep saying he. It could be him, her. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter. But they could have just recently completed, you know, a cycle that they were going through, or they're going to bring in harmony whenever they come towards you. That's what I'm picking up on. Like, this is going to bring in some harmony. Then we got the Page of Swords. Y'all, that's more spying, stalking. But it's also the good news messenger, you know, like, so this, I really do feel like you're going to hear from this person. I'm strongly picking that up. Yeah, and then I got the Ace of Swords. This is somebody that's going to bring some communication in with some clarity. And y'all might have a breakthrough. Okay, so my opinion as reading this, I feel that you should stay. Hear them out and then decide what you're going to do. But let's ask Spirit. Spirit, should they stay and work this out? Should they stay and work this out? Ooh, I got 2 yeses. Oh, I got 3 yeses. Look at that. That one fell out. So I definitely feel that y'all should stay and work this out and see what happens. You know, hear them out. And if you get good vibes, like I'm getting good vibes, then you'll know, you know. But that's your reading. I hope that y'all liked it. If you did, please like the video. It helps me a lot. And until next time, guys, thank you. Bye.